recession.
You represent the rest of the community.
I represent a large portion of the community.
I represent moms.
I'm the executive director of Texans for Accountable Government. Yeah.
No,
and everybody else is different representatives from different groups.
I'll tell you what we represent. In Washington, if a senator or a congressman gets a letter, he equates that to 13,000 constituents that agreed with that letter but didn't write that letter. Okay? Now, we've been coming here month after month after month after month, taking our time out of our schedule to be here. What does that equate to in a medium-sized town like Austin?
I understand the point you're trying to make, but I want to get back to what you just said. You asked me. No, I want to get back because it's really important to me personally that because DWI to me, I've been involved. I got the EMS program going, and I've seen somebody dies of cancer. People like sort of expect. But when you get that knock on the door and somebody was killed by a drunk, I'm a parent, I can think of nothing more awful. It's a really frightening thing. And, lethal weapons. And, looking for, ways to cut down on these basically lethal weapons, I'd love to know. I don't know anything else other than aggressive enforcement.
It's shown to be ineffective in the fact that there's actually an increase in DWI-related fatalities and accidents.
Well, actually,
the old approach of prevention.
Actually, it's interesting you say that because fatalities are down nationally. They're up in Austin. Okay, New York Times had a big story on how fatality accidents are down nationally. They're not down in Austin. So we are running against the national court. I'm talking about fact-based arguments. I listen to what you have to say because I know you're sincere and you care. But don't simply dismiss me as saying, well, are you going to listen to me? I'm not asking you the same question. You would find that insulting, wouldn't you?
And again, I just go back to the fact that you're pushing so hard to get this recommendation to go forward with the ERIC when it's obvious that the community, representative of the people that actually show up, who actually care, are there up in arms and outraged. Not to mention Ray Miko illustrating the inconsistencies, the absurdities, the flaws, the illogical aspects, the gaping holes in the privacy policy and the interlocal agreement.
I've got to run, but I appreciate it. And Garco, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the comment.